The story of the F-117 Nighthawk is one that stretches beyond the ordinary confines of military aviation history and ventures into the realm of legend. It is a story of innovation, dominance, and resilience. A tale of how an aircraft, once hailed as the pinnacle of stealth technology, became a ghost in the sky, only to re-emerge years after its supposed retirement. The F-117's journey from revolutionary inception to sudden disappearance and its enigmatic reappearance reveals a narrative filled with engineering brilliance, strategic value, and a legacy that continues to influence military doctrine and aviation technology. The birth of stealth. The dawn of the F-117. The development of the F-117 Nighthawk marked a transformative chapter in the annals of military aviation. Conceived during the Cold War era, when the race for technological supremacy was fierce, the Nighthawk was designed not just to be another fighter, but a silent predator. Its creation was driven by a simple yet groundbreaking goal: to evade detection by radar, the unseen sentinels of the sky. This pursuit led to the development of an aircraft that defied the conventional understanding of design and engineering. The F-117 was angular, sharp-edged, and mysterious, a machine crafted not for aesthetics, but for survival and superiority. The origins of the F-117 lie in the groundbreaking research into radar-evading technology, spearheaded by pioneering engineers and scientists who dared to venture beyond traditional concepts. The aircraft's design was rooted in the principle of deflecting radar waves, employing a unique, faceted structure that reduced its radar cross-section to a fraction of that of conventional aircraft. This radical approach meant that the Nighthawk appeared as little more than a fleeting echo on enemy radar screens, if it appeared at all. The early days of its development were shrouded in secrecy, with prototypes tested under the cover of night and shielded from prying eyes in remote desert locations. Defining a new era in air combat. When the F-117 was unveiled to the public, it represented more than just an aircraft. It symbolized a new era in warfare. The concept of stealth had been discussed in military circles, but the Nighthawk turned theory into practice. It was the first operational aircraft that could strike with impunity, bypassing sophisticated radar networks that once rendered high-profile targets unreachable. The introduction of the F-117 forced a re-evaluation of military strategies worldwide. As adversaries scrambled to adapt to an age where invisibility was no longer confined to the realm of science fiction, but was a stark reality, the F-117's first missions demonstrated its unparalleled capability. During the Gulf War, the aircraft proved its worth by executing precision strikes deep within enemy territory. With unmatched accuracy and the ability to evade detection, the Nighthawk neutralized critical targets, laying the groundwork for broader military operations. The Gulf War became a showcase of what stealth technology could achieve, underscoring the transformative power of the F-117. Pilots entrusted with flying the Nighthawk were acutely aware of their role as pioneers, operating a weapon unlike any other, a machine that changed the very fabric of air combat. The aircraft's contributions did not stop with its tactical achievements. The F-117 was also an engineering marvel that pushed the boundaries of technology. It introduced radar-absorbent materials and advanced flight systems that would become the building blocks for future stealth designs. Its unique profile was not only functional, but paved the way for the development of subsequent stealth aircraft, such as the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. The legacy of the Nighthawk was secured as a touchstone for military aviation, a template from which future innovations would spring. A surprising retirement, the end of an era? Despite its resounding success, the story of the F-117 took an unexpected turn in 2008 when it was retired from active duty. The decision raised eyebrows in the aviation and defense communities. Why retire an aircraft that had performed so well, that had revolutionized the battlefield? The answer lay in the relentless march of technological progress. The introduction of multi-role stealth fighters like the F-22 and F-35 shifted military priorities. These new models offered enhanced capabilities, from advanced avionics to superior agility and multi-mission versatility, rendering the single-role F-117 less critical in a rapidly evolving strategic environment. Moreover, the cost of maintaining a fleet of highly specialized stealth aircraft weighed heavily on military budgets. Operating the F-117 required unique resources and maintenance protocols that were increasingly difficult to justify as newer models came online. The U.S. Air Force, faced with balancing technological advancement and budgetary constraints, chose to retire the Nighthawk. However, unlike other aircraft that fade into obscurity post-retirement, the F-117 was preserved under controlled conditions, hinting at the possibility that its story might not be over. The echo of a legend. Speculations and sightings. Even after its official retirement, whispers about the F-117 persisted. Sightings were reported, sparking debates and speculation. Was the Nighthawk still being flown? If so, why? These questions loomed large as reports of the aircraft's presence surfaced during training exercises and special operations. The sightings were sporadic but enough to reignite curiosity about the Nighthawk's role in modern military strategy. Experts began to theorize that the F-117 had not simply been mothballed, but was being kept operational for specific purposes, such as advanced training missions and radar testing. The strategic value of the F-117, even in a world where stealth technology had advanced beyond its original capabilities, could not be ignored. The aircraft's unique radar profile made it an ideal tool for training pilots to counter stealth threats. In controlled scenarios, the Nighthawk could simulate an enemy stealth aircraft, offering U.S. pilots a chance to develop countermeasures and sharpen their detection skills. This application ensured that the lessons of the past continued to inform the tactics of the present and future, underscoring that even the most advanced technology can benefit from revisiting foundational principles. The role of the Nighthawk in modern innovation. The Nighthawk's return wasn't just about training, it also contributed to the ongoing development of radar and detection technology. By reintroducing the F-117 into test scenarios, engineers gained invaluable data on how to enhance current radar systems and refine detection methods. The Nighthawk's distinctive design offered a unique benchmark for testing the efficacy of new technologies aimed at neutralizing stealth capabilities. This use reaffirmed that, while newer stealth aircraft might dominate headlines, the foundational technology embodied by the F-117 still had lessons to teach. Modifications to the Nighthawk added another layer of intrigue. Although specifics are shrouded in secrecy, it is believed that upgrades were made to ensure the aircraft's relevance in its renewed role. These could include the use of advanced radar-absorbent coatings, improvements to its electronic warfare capabilities, and even structural reinforcements. Such updates would ensure that the F-117, even decades after its first flight, remained an effective tool for both training and research. The idea of a modernized Nighthawk, a blend of historic innovation and contemporary upgrades, captivated military enthusiasts and experts alike, proving that even a retired legend can evolve. The enduring legacy and lessons of the F-117. The F-117's legacy is more than its combat record or its role as the world's first operational stealth aircraft. It represents a moment in history when military engineering took a leap forward, changing the trajectory of aerial warfare forever. The Nighthawk's influence can be seen in every stealth aircraft that followed. Its introduction marked a departure from conventional thinking, showcasing that true innovation requires boldness, risk, and the vision to push beyond established limits. The Nighthawk demonstrated that technological superiority is not only about what you build, but how it reshapes strategy and thinking. The re-emergence of the F-117 in the skies serves as a potent reminder of the value of adaptable assets in military strategy. It showcases how even older technologies, when applied thoughtfully, can play critical roles in training, research, and maintaining an edge in an era of rapid advancements. The Nighthawk's continued relevance speaks to the foresight of its designers and the robustness of its engineering. Its story illustrates that true milestones in technology are not fleeting. They resonate through the decades, informing and inspiring future developments, a symbol of resilience and strategic ingenuity. Ultimately, the tale of the F-117 Nighthawk is a testament to resilience and strategic ingenuity. It proves that in the complex theater of military operations, no asset is ever truly obsolete if it can be repurposed to meet current needs. The aircraft's rebirth into limited service highlights that military technology is not just a cycle of constant replacement, but a mosaic where past innovations continue to shape the present. This narrative reflects a broader lesson, that innovation is as much about revisiting and reimagining the tools we already possess as it is about creating something entirely new. In the twilight of its career, the F-117 has become more than an artifact of Cold War ambition. It is a symbol of how engineering genius, strategic foresight, and adaptability can combine to create a legacy that endures. As it cuts through the sky today, still a ghost but now a familiar one, it carries the weight of its history and the promise of its continuing contributions. The Nighthawk's return is a powerful testament to the enduring power of innovation, proof that even in an age of constant technological advancement, the past still holds value, lessons, and untapped potential. The F-117 story is far from over, and as it flies, it whispers that the future of aviation will always be shaped by the ghosts of its groundbreaking past.